Good morning, y'all. My name is Lissa, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you like what you see and that you stay for a while. And if you are a repeat visitor, thank you so much for your support. I can't even explain how much it means to me. It is currently 9 a.m. on Saturday, October 29th, 2022. Today, I'm gonna go through what I do for a monthly reset. I know a lot of YouTubers do monthly resets. Mine's a little bit different. Also, why it's really early and my hair is just a little crazy. I'm still in my jammies, which, by the way, Witch and Famous. Isn't that cute? Come on. Anyway, so my monthly reset is a little bit different. I do set goals like a lot of other people do, but a lot of my reset is just things that I don't normally think about on a day-to-day basis, but it's gonna be a little bit easier if I show you. So go ahead, get yourself a cup of coffee, glass of wine, fill up your water jugs, and let's just get to it. So I use my notes app on my iPhone for all of my routine lists. I have lists for like my morning routine, my night routine, my weekend routine, and then my monthly reset routine. I have so many lists that I use like daily. I also have things for both my YouTube channels. Anyway, it's a lot. We're gonna click on the new month reset. Usually these tasks will take me about 2 hours. So I'm gonna start with the first task and then I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom of the list. Let's get started. The first thing that I like to do is replace my Febreze plugins and candles. I have 2 scents for every season, and then I switch them. Pumpkin's going in my scent warmer by the door, and then my candle is gonna be apple cinnamon. Number 2 on my list is to replace any dead light bulbs. Let's go around and check. So I went around and there are no dead light bulbs, which is exciting. This usually pertains to like our bathrooms where we have several lights up at the top above the mirror. Even these lights that are right here, we might not change them in the middle of the month. We might wait because there are so many other lights there. Next is to replace the batteries in our toothbrushes, remotes, cat food bowl, as well as my mouse and keyboard. I don't know about you guys, but I literally despise when I'm in the middle of doing something with like my remote or my mouse and then the battery goes out. It just like grinds my gears. So that's why I replace them in the beginning of every month, and usually it lasts me the full month. All right, quick coffee break and checking on the next thing on our list. So it's to replace the toothbrush heads. Actually, I read ahead and replacing the shower curtain liner is the next thing on my list. So I think I'm gonna do both of those things at the same time. Okay, you guys, while I was there, I also replaced the loofah in my bathroom because that's something that I do monthly. Let's see what's next. Fill and restock the bathrooms, kitchen, laundry, and cat bowls. All right, let's get to it. Next thing is to change my earrings. So I usually wear like little studs, and I switch between like rhinestones, pearls, just silver, or just gold. While I clean my ears every day and I clean my earrings every week, I do like to replace them once a month. So I'm gonna go ahead and right now I've got rhinestones in. I'm gonna go ahead and switch them to gold balls. All right, so CJ's got an attitude. My earrings are changed. Good things are happening on a Saturday morning. Next, we're going to set new monthly goals. I find that I'm more successful if I set 5 goals total. So what I do is I focus on one goal for 5 different categories. Those 5 categories are mind, body, spirit, social, and financial. So I do have a printable that I've made that fits into my happy planner. As you can see, the monthly goals, it says monthly goals November 2022. It says reflection, mind, body, spirit, financial, social, and predictions. I'll fill this out now and I'll just say how I felt about last month's goals and what I think might help so that I can achieve my goals for this month. I'm gonna write down my goals for each category and then my predictions. Do I think that these are actually attainable? Because I am a planner gal. I'm using my Amazon basics. I'm gonna use orange and brown, which are very like November colors in my opinion. So I'm not gonna show you me actually filling this out. My goals for November are, for my mind, I'm going to complete 8 chapters of my Spanish workbook. I've really been wanting to continue to learn Spanish. I know just enough to be dangerous, and I can hold a very, very small conversation, and I understand a lot more than I can actually speak. But I do want to be able to be fluent. So I'm going to do 8 chapters this month, which is about 2 a week. For my body, I usually do whatever my Apple Watch tells me. Usually they trade off like an easy challenge and then a hard challenge. So I'm a little bit nervous about November, but we'll find that out on November 1st and I'll fill that in. For spirit, I'm going to journal for 5 minutes every day. I don't want to set a time. I know a lot of people like to journal in the morning because they like to like project for the day. A lot of people like to journal at night because they can reflect on their day. I think that I'm just going to find what time works best for me in that moment. My financial goal is the same as it usually is. It's to only spend money 9 days in the entire month of November. I like to set this goal where I can only spend money on certain days so that I'm not buying coffees every single day, or so that CJ and I aren't eating out when we feel lazy and don't want to cook dinner. We are very intentional with where and when we spend our money. And social is going to be posts on my social media platforms. I try to be really regular with it. I'm not, but I do enjoy doing it. And so I'm going to try to be more intentional about posting every single day, whether that's just a good morning or it's a, hey, this is what I'm reading, or a good afternoon, whatever the case might be. I'm going to be very intentional about posting every day. The next thing on my to-do list is to pay bills. Now, like I just said, we have certain spend days. Today is not a spend day. I also don't have any bills left for the month to pay. Usually I try to do the resets on the last day of the month or the first day of the next month. Because I don't have anything to pay today, I'm not going to be doing that. We'll be skipping. Next is to clean out my purse. So my purse can just be a like black hole for a whole bunch of nonsense. I will put things in there that I think that I'm going to need and then I never use. So this month, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out my purse with everything that I have not used in the last month. And if it's something that I wind up needing, then I'll put it back in. If it's something that I still haven't used in the entire month of November, then I don't need it and I can probably downsize. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, there are usually like some receipts and some trash and some things. So I'm just going to clean all of that nonsense out. Next to last thing is to clean out my work bag. It's basically the same thing as cleaning out my purse. My work bag, I typically treat as if it's like a portable office, which is kind of silly because I really only work either from home or in my actual office. I'm going to clear out a lot of things that I have stock of at my house and in my office. And so I don't think that I need to be just like lugging it around with me every day. Last but not least is plant care. I am terrible with plants. I love them. I think that they give such a great like vibe and like really set a good mood to a room, but I am terrible at keeping them alive. I try so hard. So for my birthday this year, my stepmom, who's amazing, and she's got like the greenest thumb ever, she gave me 3 succulents, and I'm sad to say that one of them did not make it. My birthday was at the end of July. It is now October 29th, and one of them's already gone. The other 2 are alive and thriving, and so I'm going to go ahead and water them. It is something that I'd like to do in the future, is kind of integrate a few more plants that are easy to take care of into my home. Now that all of the tasks are complete for today, I'm going to go through and uncheck each box just so that I can use this list again next month. If something needs battery, like in the middle of the month, I'm not sitting there saying, nope, you've got to wait, or like not using that item. My reset schedule includes things that I don't need to do on a daily basis, or even on a weekly basis. But I do them at the beginning of the month, and therefore I typically don't have to think about them again till the next month. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself and this November monthly reset video. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me how you reset your home. What things do you do to try to refresh and get organized for the upcoming month? Let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it. I'm always interested in your feedback and how you feel about my videos and what you would do differently. Please take a minute to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so that you are alerted every time I upload a new video. Leaving comments, liking, and subscribing are great ways to help support my channel. Plus, it's free. So what are you waiting for? I hope that you're doing well. I hope you had a good week. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'll see you next time. Have a splendid Saturday. Toodles.